Hi everyone. So this week we talked a lot about geolocation, and I want to show you how Google Analytics can help you track geolocations through the system. So go to your Gmail account, sign in, go to the demo account, and access this page. So you're going to be at the master view, obviously the landing page, and you're going to come over. We're going to first do the geo. So it's going to be under the audience overview, and you're going to go down to geo. And first, we're going to do location. We'll go to language in a second. So, first, we're going to do location. Now, this is really easy. So, how it is working is you're going to see a map of the world, and you can actually do it by country, city, continent, and subcontinent. Right now, we've got it on country. The United States has the most people deriving from or arriving to Google's website. So, followed by what looks like India, because it is a darker shade of blue, and then the United Kingdom over here. And you can actually see the rankings and how many users are coming from each country. It's really interesting. Now, this is data from April 9th to April 15th. So you can see the users, what sessions, how many sessions are being created per country, the bounce rates. As you can see, the United States is actually quite lower than India and United Kingdom. So maybe the Google Merchandise Store is tracking something incorrectly and showcasing the Google Merchandise Store, and it's not really what they were looking for. They also can track page views and sessions, average session duration, transactions, and revenue and e-commerce conversion rate. I also want to show you it can track in the city. So if we go to city, these are all the cities that are purchasing off the Google Merchandise Store. And you can actually click. So right now it's saying that New York there's not set one, but the New York is the second. That is an identifiable factor, which you can see up here. New York's going to be up here, and it's a blue, huge blue circle, right? So you can click on New York, and it'll show you exactly where it's at. You can zoom in. They have 200 users coming from the website based on this week's transactions. New users, 176. Let's see, sessions 257 with a bounce rate of 39.69%. So people coming from New York are actually knowing what they were wanting from the Google Merchandise Store. They are also making, let's see, 105 of the total transactions dollars, $105.50 with a 0.78 e-commerce rate conversion. So that's really cool. Now let's go back to the geo. Let's go to language. You can also tell what people are speaking based on the Google Analytics report. So currently the top language being translated on the website is English in the United States, followed by English Great Britain. And you can click on, let's see, English United States. You can click on and see like how many users, the new user, session, bounce rate, pages per session, average duration, transaction revenue, e-commerce conversion rate. So you can track and see how many people are translating that language onto a website or web page. So that's also something else that you can track with geo analytics. And I think that's really important, especially when you're launching campaigns. You have to make sure that whatever your campaign launch is, it has to translate correctly to that certain language or country. And it also has to be culturally sensitive. The second thing I want to show you today is demographics, the demographic overview, because it kind of aligns with geolocation. So the first thing I want you to see is all the users from April 9th through April 15th in 2020. These are the ages and gender. Now you can also break it down even further if you wanted to go to like these charts. So this was like more of the snapshot, the overview snapshot. And then you can click on age, which will break down the age segments. So 25 to 34, 18 24, 35 44, 45 54, 55 64, and 65 plus. Now this is subject to change. It probably has changed since April 9th through the 15th. But you can see how many people are coming from these age groups based on the users and new users and sessions and their behaviors and conversion. You can also check up here. I think this is really awesome how they've got it color coded. So all users is this blue line, right? And then you can see like based on the like how big the line is, the 25 to 34 was the most predominant, followed by the 18 to 24, which is the green. You can also let's see here. You can also track up here, like if you want to know their e-commerce. So the e-commerce conversion rate, you can see who is making the most transactions, and it is still the same goals, or the same, not goals, the same ages, which actually that can change based on who is making more purchases. So let's go to the gender demographic. Gender demographic. So all users is the little blue line. Male is orange, green is female. Males are making more, they're acquired on the website more often, and they have higher behavior and conversion. They're spending more money on the Google merchandise. So that's also something to think about. Maybe that Google merchandise store wants to start targeting females to up that statistic, or maybe they just want to focus on males. So that's something else to think about. But these are the two things that I wanted to show you, the geolocation analytics and the demographic behavior. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Go ahead and look through all of the statistics. Everything is hyperlinked, so you are able to dive deeper into the site and see more statistics on the Google merchandise stores, demographics, and locations. If you have any questions at all, again, feel free to contact me via email. If not, I will talk to you all next week.